What's up, guys? Dustin McDangles back here with another video. Welcome back to the channel. In today's episode, we're going to be recapping and going over game number 4 between the LA Kings and Edmonton Oilers, as well as preview game number 5. Before we do get into the video, be sure to hit that subscribe button if you guys have been enjoying these videos, and if you want to join the channel, trying to grow the community with you guys, and can't thank you guys enough for the love and support you've been showing with the likes and everything. So be sure to drop a like. It does really help out the channel for sure, helps it grow. So if you want to help the channel grow, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out. But without further ado, man, this was a tale of really 2 games. Kings get off to a hot start, going up 3-0 against the Oilers, everyone thinking that the game is done and dusted, but the power play of the Edmonton Oilers is able to bring them back, and they cap off a 3-goal period as well in the second. Each team scores 1 in the third, and then in the overtime, Zach Hyman, the OT hero, and Korpisalo looking like pretty much a sieve in overtime. He's got to stop that shot by Hyman. He somehow gets it through a 6-hole, but really two teams showed up, and then 2 teams didn't show up. They took a break in a period each. So looking at team stats, Oilers 42-39 for shots, 52% face-off percentage in favor of the Kings. Oilers 2 for 3 on the power play. Kings 1 for 2 on the power play. Hits 40-27 in favor of the Kings. Blocks 21-16 in favor of the Oilers. And then giveaways 14-8 in favor of the Oilers, only having 8. And really, I mean, I'd say the Kings shot themselves in the foot taking those penalties in the second period. And the Oilers took full advantage of them. Looking at team stats on the day, Hyman 2 points with the game winner as well. Draisaitl 2 goals, 1 assist for 3 points. Evander Kane chipping in with the game tying goal in the third period. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins with an assist, and Connor McDavid 3 assists on the day with 30-22 worth of ice time. That's absolutely insane for a forward. Looking down at the back end, Bouchard chipping in on the power play with his slap shot from the point. 1 goal, 2 assists on the day. He was a +3, played 28-25. Good for him. He's really coming into his own as their, I'd say, top defenseman, top offensive defenseman on the team. Ekholm chipping in 1 assist with also 25-06. Desharnais -2, not good for him. And then Skinner only stopped 8 of 11 shots with a 7.27 save percentage. Was pulled in the game to put in Jack Campbell, who stopped 27 out of 28 for a 9.64. To be quite honest, I think you continue on with Jack Campbell going into game number 5 in this case, as Skinner hasn't looked the best. But going down now to the LA Kings, they did have a lineup change. Kevin Fiala inserted back into the lineup, and he definitely provided a jolt to their system, having 2 assists on the day, and he did play 21-33. Pretty insane stuff there. Kopitar getting on the board, Velarde on the board, Arvidsson on that nice little spin move, although I still thought the goaltender should have stopped his goal. But -3 for Kopitar. Even with a goal, -3, that's not what you want from one of the best defensive forwards in the NHL. -3 for Kempe, -3 for Byfield. So a couple players there not having the best defensive games. I think the defensive structure kind of fell apart for the Kings as the game wore on. But overall, again, it wasn't a boring game by any stretch of the imagination. Lots of goals, lots of back and forth play. It's just the defense for the Kings weren't able to hold up against the Oilers' speed. Looking at the defense, Drew Doughty, no points on the day, played 33.08 and was a -2. Anderson, -1. Gorovka was a +2 actually with 27-24 played, and Korpisalo stopped 37 out of 42 for an 8.81 save percentage. Not the best, and again, that overtime goal, you got to be able to stop that. That was kind of a shot that you need to save, and he didn't save it. So unfortunate for the Kings to not get the W to go up 3-1 in the series. We now go back to Edmonton, all squared, 2 games apiece, and I'd say now you have to give the advantage and edge to the Edmonton Oilers just because they do have 2 home games to get it done. So if they win the next game, they only need 1 out of 2. So I look forward to game 5 being an absolute slugfest. I'd say more goals, potentially another 5-4, 4-3 type game, but I do think the Edmonton Oilers getting contributions from their top dogs, and they're basically carrying them right now, that we will see them do that again in Edmonton, even though I think the pressure will be high. Depending on that first 10 minutes, who scores first, I think will decide who wins the game in Edmonton in Game 5. But that's the breakdown for Game 4. Let me know your thoughts down below of what you guys thought. If you were able to stay up on the East Coast, I know it was quite a late game on a Sunday night out west. But let me know also for your predictions, Game 5, who you think is going to be the standout performer as well as X Factor player. And drop those comments down below. We can get a conversation going on that. But if you did enjoy this episode, be sure to drop a like on this video. I hope you guys have a good one. And as always, stay dusty.